I think it tells us more about Sentinels, to be honest. I think Cloud9 is going to be a solid team that finds themselves anywhere between top 6 and top 12 for the rest of the year. I do think that they were riding a lot of momentum through the open bracket and how they got into this place. But for Sentinels to beat them the way they did, and for FaZe to beat Cloud9 the way they did, that tells me Cloud9's not there yet to hang with the really big dogs that we have in the HCS. And for Sentinels to be on the run that they're on, 3-0ing Native Red, 3-0ing Cloud9, 3-0ing Native White earlier on. I mean, I know Native White has the coach. Native Red is a consistent top 6, top 4 team in this HCS league. And right now, Sentinels being able to make slight work of multiple teams in a row, they are riding a lot of momentum, and they're going to need that momentum because Quadrant and the belief and the passion that is behind that roster right now, the entire world has their eyes set on this team that is going to be a hard train to try and slow down.
Yeah, Quadrant want to avoid these Slayers because we're going up against Sentinels who have looked incredible on Slayers in general. Quadrant already know they've lost Slayers, close Slayers, which they probably should have beaten Sentinels on as well. Remember on Live Fire last time, they were up by 4, they threw it away, and Sentinels took full advantage.
One of the teams, unfortunately, this will be the end of the tournament, but coming into this tournament for both Sentinels and Quadrant, the target has been met. We were saying top 6 for various reasons. For both rosters was what they wanted to achieve. They've gone one step further. It's top 4 now, but where does that road end? And with the way these two teams have been playing coming into Championship Sunday, Andy, it wouldn't surprise me if we're going to go long again.
That's right, we're back in here, back into the bracket play. Championship Sunday at the HCS Arlington Major, hosted by Optic Gaming. It's been an unbelievable tournament so far. Here, Sentinels versus Quadrant. Game 1 is Argyle CTF.
Game 1's underway, and SLG already hitting some nice shots with that sniper rifle, of course, alongside that camo.
2 kills come in right away. Look at the feed. Spartan and Falcon to pick them up. That's 2 dead here. And with perfectly timed kills like that, maybe a third on Shankus. Oh! All 4 dead at the same time. Sentinels starting off with a bang.
And I tell you what, this game type is built for Sentinels. Legend trying to challenge, but Boo Boo knows that he just has to survive here. If he just buys a few extra seconds, it clears the way now for Falcated to put the first flag in. Spartan still doing things with the sniper. It's 1-0 hit to Sen.
You're pulling. It is almost a guarantee. It set them up perfectly for that cap.
And now the worry for Quadrant, we go back to that stat we were talking about, right? It's 1-0 to Sentinels. You're going to have to break a record so far, and that is getting a flag cap on the board here in Argyle. So Quadrant with it all to do as the camo pops up. Sniper in the hands of Sparty. Now he's going to go invisible too.
And how wild has Spartan been this event, huh? Just absolutely popping off, and he's a player that we always know. Ooh, SLG picks up another one. And not forget, this is the first ever Championship Sunday appearance from an all-international side ever in history. Snipes through cracks from SLG. Happy with what they've done. They need to show the hunger here. They need to bring everything they've got in this series.
Good shots from SLG. Spartan going to challenge and we'll get the trade. It's 2v2 on the map right now. At the moment, Quadrant can't really get anywhere near that flag as the camo comes up once more.
Nice kill here from Spartan. Gonna let Falcon, ooh, maybe grab that snipe, but instead gonna just grapple it back and waste no time.
No man's land for Quadrant. He doesn't want to see anyone there, but Legend, he sneaks behind, but Boo Boo immediately trades it out. Oh my goodness, Boo Boo. There's a nice double kill to warm things up. There's a triple as well.
Look at Boo Boo with the coverage here and now with all 4 dead. Let's get to a listening with Sentinels.
He's challenging, absolute. There's 2 there, 2 there. They're both fire spotting. One is trench, one is
No, I didn't go to
there. One is gonna go trench.
The window.
Yeah, our long.
Yeah, they live. One shot bottom mid legend. He's with their trench. And their window, guys. Weak, sick.
They're gonna have a sector coast.
Yeah, push him here front base.
Yeah, 2 more mid.
Yeah, on me.
I'm here, TJ. He's a bottom pistol. TJ, Tyler, one shot.
Okay.
And their trench.
Yep.
Our pistol was 1, Tyler.
2 dead. Weak trench still. Weak trench. Yep.
Tyler.
Dude, there's a sniper down there.
He's still here. He's literally just hiding here.
I hear that.
He's literally hiding.
They're pistol ramp on me.
Trying to look at you, Jesse.
Yeah, bottom mid, my bottom mid.
On me, right lights. Left lights, like 2 of them. One's our PCs. PCs putting our caution.
One shot left light.
Our glass. Weaker glass.
Yeah, nice. So the guy was our fucking disruptor.
Yeah, he's on me. He's on me.
It's on me, our disruptor. Okay.
Nice. Alright, our grapple's
Watch
gonna
out
be
the
up. Okay. And camo and 20.
Yeah, they're nades,
play
they're
for our
nades.
grapple. Yeah, should play for it and get camo with it.
Yeah, I'm their vent, guys.
One was their name.
Yep, they're frags.
Yep,
Two of them. And one's their PC, or their pistol nading me.
15
I'm
for
one
camo.
shot, dude.
I'm here, TJ.
Yep. I'm going pistol. I gotta beat down. Nice.
Nice.
There was two right side.
Watch out their caution.
Alright,
Yep.
7
right
seconds
light.
grapple. 7
Right
Yeah,
lights.
no, you-
Right lights, Jesse.
Jesse's getting camo. He's trying to
Okay,
get camo.
okay.
Yeah, one shot, one shot.
Two red lights on me. Two red lights.
Yeah, one.
Okay.
They're
And one's their
caution for
window.
snipe. One's their snipe.
I'll grapple camo.
Legends their window.
Right
I've
shots in
shots.
their window.
Yep.
They're snipe dead.
Nice.
Hold
Two
it.
dead. Weak their left side window, guys.
Like I'm dropping with you.
He's cuts. He's cuts. He's cuts.
Gun alone.
Nice. Three
I
dead.
have,
One was their
My
cut.
spawn back
Yeah.
flag. My spawn back
There's
flag.
caution now.
On their side, one weak. On their side, weak, grabbing it.
That's right.
Yeah, they're back right flag.
One to the
One shot.
side, one to the
Hey,
side.
chick.
I got a melee left side.
They're same side.
Traded.
They're same
Traded.
side.
Shut their flag. Chick.
Still their snipe going their
Nice.
long.
Nice,
No,
do
he's snipe to like caution or glass. I don't know.
Alright, grapple and 20.
Prevent. Weak.
Yeah, above mic, above mic.
I needed their vent.
Is there sniping their glass? Sniping their glass right
Alright. Their glass weak sniping. One shot, their glass sniping. I one shot. I died
their
from
vent.
their long one shot in the. Use their trench.
One shot, they're under their
They're
vent.
long or their trench.
Yeah,
Check.
Pico or left light.
Pick up on a mid, bro.
I go.
Our grapple's
Check.
up when you
Could
spawn.
be our front base.
Yeah,
They're
nading.
nades
not him.
sniping. They're nades.
Pick is our front
Top
base.
mid. One shot, count.
Nice.
I think one's in our
Nice.
base.
They're
Check.
nades.
Yep.
Missing check.
Alright, our grapple's up.
Mike, he might be in our race.
I don't see him. I don't see him.
That's one snipe shot.
Yeah, just holler if you
I think he
spawn.
could
Yeah,
be
yo,
gone.
he's right lights, legend with sniper.
Missing
not
check,
check,
we're missing
that's-
check.
Yeah,
Snipe shots. He's on me. Weak. Teach.
Try, Tyler.
In their coil. In their coil and a guy they're long. Try to live.
Sicko's one shot.
There's gonna be two.
Knitting your
There's
push,
gonna
TJ.
be
I'm knitting you back up.
Okay.
Our flag, Mike. Our flag.
two. Nice.
Flag, our
Teach.
flag, our flag.
I'm looking.
He's
see
our
him.
back flag.
Red flag.
Back flag to basement, I think. Or back
Yeah,
flag
yeah.
to weak.
Good lift for our grapple, it's up.
Really, he might lift. He might lift. Or he's on the right side of the flag.
Yeah, and yo, Armando, one shot left lights to you, Sicko.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't look at left. And right lights, I died with sniper.
Kill the lift, dude.
They're
Nice
plasma,
shot.
they're plasmas. That's
Yeah,
it.
they're plasma.
I had a sniper, yeah. Top right lights.
They pause was weak.
Right light, sniping.
Pause was weak. Back up
I
there.
spawned.
Back up there,
Yo, I'm left with you.
Okay.
Like I'm going.
25 for camo. 25 for
Yo, they're snipe. They're snipe weak sniping. There's a ramp dead.
Nice.
Right lights.
He what? They're snipe sniping.
20 camo, guys. I don't have a grapple time.
Keep him under control. Keep him under control for camo.
One's
Yo,
on
at
fire.
our, yeah, at our caution. He's at our flag. I have shots on SLG. Weak our window. Counting me.
Your side, Mikey.
Yo, our vendor weak.
Yeah. One shot our flag, gonna pull it.
He's our
He's out.
caution
Okay.
one. I'm getting sniped from our pistol.
Alright, camo's
Yeah.
up right now.
He's trying to go forward.
Okay.
He's our flag now. He
Camo's
might
up.
pull it. He
I
might
have
pull it.
camo.
I spawn here.
They're vent.
He's
Okay.
repulsing
Yeah.
cuts.
I have camo.
Flag guys, repulse. Yeah.
Flag guys one.
Nice.
Armando.
Kill one.
Armando dead.
And left lights. Yep.
So Tyler, throw front base. I'll grapple it.
I hear that. I hear
He's
that.
their vent door. I'm getting their re. Yeah, spawned at their
Big kill on
snipe.
vent, guys.
Okay. One shot their snipe SLG.
Front base Mike shooting me.
Yeah, bottom mid.
I died. I died. Flag.
Yeah, he fell bottom
Nice,
mid.
two,
Three.
two.
I flag.
Go, go, go.
Don't touch it.
Four dead. One for that grab bar from base. Where are they
Okay,
spawning?
guys.
Watch out their snipe.
Yep.
Oh,
Shot
they're
on top.
basically
Yo,
low
yeah,
cuts,
low cuts. I'll try to get to you. Jesse and I are gonna try to get to you.
He's
Tyler.
one. Dead.
Two dead.
Yeah, and window to snipe.
On you, Tyler.
I died.
Pistol
He has
ramp,
a
guys.
bullet
One
to a
shot.
snipe. I'm watching
Okay.
him.
Pistol ramp. One shot, guys.
Yeah, I'm here. Got him.
Nice.
shot.
I'm
Let's
grappling
go.
them.
Yo, they're PCs. I have shots. SLG.
I'm still there.
He's
Yeah,
half shields.
he's
Yeah.
Mando stairs.
He's gonna be R3, I think. Yeah, they're Mando. Top right.
Pistol ramp.
Sitting there, Mando. Sitting Mando.
Hiding corner.
Pistol ramp.
Trying to help you.
Well, as soon as we went into the comms, it's been the Sentinels takeover, and this man on your screen has been doing some nasty things with that sniper rifle.
Nasty things, just holding down top middle.
It's ticking, but Boo Boo's last alive here, and he's got players flying into the base.
man.
Legend needs to try and get around that corner, but Boo Boo will shut it down for just a few more moments. Can he buy the time, though, for Sentinels to get back on this map? But the story really has been of the holds of the map from Sentinels. Complete map control you felt at all times.
Let's see what Spartan can do here for the stop. He actually gets baited out with some good shots coming in. Little team fire coming in from Quadrant. Still two dead.
Two dead. Chick needs to get around this corner. Chick does! And now, all of a sudden, Quadrant have a little bit of life here. Camo coming up as well. The flag's still moving. Seeker taking this challenge. Survives. Buys the time. Legend gets another kill. Seeker jumps back out. And this might just be thinking about a closer game than we were thinking a few seconds ago. The thing you can't do against Quadrant is ever count them out of the game. Sentinels, for the first time in the game, on the back foot. They find themselves losing a flag cap, and now they find themselves trying to chase shadows again. And one of those shadows is going to be Seeker, who has the camo.
This is a big battle here. Ooh, Seeker needs to stay alive with his camo at all costs. Make sure they get the right pick. You know, they do get the first pick.
Chick got a really important kill though. Chick got a really important kill and might be able to keep this flag moving. However, trades across the board means this is a standoff situation. But Chick, he gets two out of nowhere, keeps the flag flag moving, and Quadrant have the flag going back towards their base.
What can Legend do here? Needs to suppress that angle. The snipe does not come through. This flag should go in right here. Wait for the flag toss. Now has enough help. Should have the angle. This one should go. There's two of them there. Yes, we are tied 2-2.
We're into overtime here. That flag is still away. We'll have to see if we're going to go to the reset, or maybe Chick is going to say, hey, I'm going to keep this one going. He goes desperately for that touch to see if he can do something magic.
wait.
But Legend, he gets the touch, and now he has the 1v1 against Boo Boo 2.
With 2 dead, only Falcon. He gets 1. Can they get to the touch here? SLG is not in position. I think it will end. No, not able to put the pieces together. For just a second, you thought they might be able to do it. But instead, we will head to overtime. No gaps in the armor, and then all of a sudden, Quadrant out of nowhere. 2 big flags on the board to send us to OT.
1 flag to win. Spartan spots out the camo, my goodness!
Really big play to get that stop, and reminiscent of Boo Boo's stop in the last game as well.
Spartan's not missing at the moment, honestly. Every single time his reticle placement is perfect. Playing off the information being relayed by his teammates where he can expect punches to come in. It's going to be another one for him here. He's adding them all up, but this is kills on the side of the map of Sentinels. Quadrant now in their base.
Also has to be said right now, Sentinels is outslaying 79-69. However, all tied up here in OT.
Camo coming up. This could be the camo that changes the game. SLG going to be challenging, and I'm pretty sure it was grappled away, but what side of the stage has that camo gone to? Is it going to be in the hands of Quadrant? Have Sentinels played this one perfectly? Lethal picks up a kill onto SLG, but where has that camo gone?
That's the question here. Spartan's still going to control top middle, and we'll have to see if the camo may have been burned in the end based on the kill. No! It's going to be in the hands of Chick.
He didn't have the information he was there. Maybe he was thinking, I'm just going to try and avoid him. If he can win this fight against Lethal, there might be a chance to get a flag moving here for Quadrant.
He needs to stay alive. Oh, look how much health he's got here. He might get spotted out. Yes, not easy to do to lift up like that.
SLG's got the sniper though, and you can see that Spartan might be a little bit trapped here on the snipe side of Argyle. You can see his teammates are trying to rotate into the flag. Make sure they can clear that one out, but Quadrant have control of the 50-yard line, but SLG just gets caught out for a second there. Does SLG get the stick? No, he doesn't, so Spartan comes away with the kill.
How big was that nade combination from Chick and Legend on the flag stop? That flag might have gone home and might have ended it. Instead, we are here now in OT. Another flag comes around the corner.
Gets around the corner. Quadrant find themselves 2 dead, make it 3 dead, and Lethal will be able to continue this run in just a few seconds' time. But there's Chick again! There's Chick again with a double kill!
Unbelievable plays from Chick, your last player alive.
Pick a couple up and Chick can be a problem in the back of that base. He gets the kill as well! Chick, it's 2 dead here for Sen.
Oh my goodness, it just flies right in. It's a bold play from Chick, and then he wins an isolated 1v1 at the bottom of the base that certainly Lethal would have expected would have been a trade. He needs to stay alive at all costs, but finally gets taken down. It's
30 seconds left in overtime here. We will go to a reset, but 25 seconds is enough. But he's in a position here to do some damage. One shot, and this could be the opening that Sentinels are desperate to find. SLG wins a fight, but it gets traded out. Chick gonna be challenging again, and I mean, it feels like in this game, you've got to go through Chick if you want to win this game.
There we go. In the end, it's going to tie. No flag comes off the stand. The game will end in a 2-2 tie. It's a well-fought battle.
I mean, every single one was a game-saving or winning play, basically. The second flag, he got in behind enemy lines. He picks up 1 kill, gets that flag moving, and then he has a 1v1 to keep that flag alive and keep it progressing across the map. He wins that one as well. It's a second one to find yourself in a 1v1 for a flag being run home, and Chick wins it.
Yeah, you saw Chick there. I think he was also for a second, he was around E2 and Needles, and he doubles back to mid-map, and it looked like, based on the observer view that we had, that he was going to get spotted out, right? Because they had presence in vents, they had presence around their own pillars. Of no caps being received on Argyle CTF is all but over. Go back into Argyle CTF.
Ooh, Lethal gets away as well after picking up that kill with the camo. First one goes into the hands of Sentinels as Lethal tries to escape with that grapple and manages to do so successfully. Only Legend in the death screen on the map at the moment, as Boo Boo will put him down, but traded out immediately. Now, Lethal, how does he play this? Does he want to go for kills? Does he want to try and get behind enemy lines? Well, maybe he's just going to do both.
That was 3 dead. Who gets spotted out there? We have a very crafty angle. Let's see if he can get a pull still off the stand. He shouldn't be able to, no. Did not have enough time nor enough shields. That flag will not go. Quadrant with a 2-man advantage here as the Sen players spawn.
Didn't quite have the time and certainly did not have the luck on their side. Spartan, he only needed a pixel to hit, and boy did he hit it. Support his teammate to keep Quadrant at bay, but it looks like Seeker has managed to get the kill inside of the base. The flag is moving here as well. Legend gets another. It's 4 dead for Sentinels.
Look at the patience there. Chick somehow stays alive after the initial pull on the plasmas. That was absolutely huge. It's still 4 dead. Here comes the flag.
And everybody's coming back from Quadrant because they know this cap will win them the game. Quadrant, they keep the momentum from into Sunday, and they will be your winners here in map number 1.
Talk about digging deep, finding the late game composure. As we said, in regulation time, it was all Sentinels the whole way. It looked like a foregone conclusion that would have been a Sentinels win, especially with their undefeated record, and Quadrant with a losing record on that game type.
Just run the flag. I will hit the shots. I will do what I have to do. Trust me. And Seeker said it yesterday, right? They have so much trust in each other's ability. It's to back the call that is made. And SLG hits the shot, hits a second body, comes back out to help his teammates out. And it's just fantastic play coming in from Quadrant. And just remembering that game as well. They were 2-0 down. 2-0 down, staring down the barrel of a loss. The margins between these two teams are so tight that at any point in this game, you can never count anybody out.
I am so glad we get a rematch on this exact game type in game number 2. As you said, an unbelievable comeback win, a game that you could argue Quadrant threw away. But Sentinels now comes in with an overall record of 1-2 on this game type. So things really could not be more of a toss-up here. Let's see how this opening rush plays out. Sika and Lethal will be the first to fall, and Spartan makes sure to grab that next kill on Sandbags as well as we get ready for this overshield popping up in just a second. This should be Sentinel's grab.
Yeah, it should be a pretty comfortable grab. They have the Shroud screen and also complete and utter control of the tower. So they're going to have lines of sight. They're going to have the height. And hey, surprise, surprise, Boo Boo. He's got himself a gold coat and he's looking pretty good as Spartan is in the kill feed as well.
Picks up another one here. This is probably going to be 3 dead chicks. Not going to be able to take down this overshield, especially not in the hands of a man like Boo Boo Doo-Boo. 3 players trapped here. Green and Nest, already 2 of them down.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little bit worrying here for Quadrant. They are trapped. They are looking a little bit like they're falling apart at the start of this game, and seeing if you can do what they just did to you.
And you have to think, maybe that game 1, a big wake-up call for Sentinels. As we've said, these 4 players, no strangers to the main stage nor Championship Sunday. 3 fall. Sika's your last player alive for Quadrant here. He will try to retreat back into house. He has a little bit of health now, though, so that's a dangerous play for Spartan.
I think just a perfect start to reset what would have been going through their heads after that loss, right? Get out to a hot start, really put the pressure back onto our opponents, but these peak shots coming in from SLG are causing Falcated all sorts of problems. Sika will be taken down.
And win that battle back tower. Really, really well calculated there. That keeps the game within 7.
Keeps it within 7, however, you can see the Sentinels, they come out on top with the overshield battle once more. Booby should pick up another one, and Sentinels still completely taking over this game. Quadrant really struggling to find any kind of a foothold.
The snipe does come in the M3 dead here. Lethal in a momentary 1v2. Needs a Shroud to maybe try to get away. Will be able to do so. Still teammates falling around him, so he manages to stay alive back tower.
I mean, Lethal staying alive here is massive. It's just bought all the time for Sentinels to get into a position to help him. You saw the kill came in from Falcated to keep him alive. Chick now, he's in a 1v1. There's the help again from Falcated. And this is the thing that doesn't show on the stats. We keep preaching about how stats aren't everything in this game. Lethal staying alive for 2, 3, 4 seconds there means Sentinels, but back-to-back kills. It's brilliance from Lethal.
This is a masterclass. What you're seeing here is unbelievable. What must be happening on the side of the Quadrant stage is what's going on back tower? How is he still alive? And to be honest, it's unacceptable from Quadrant, and it's a fantastic play from Lethal. This game was just a 9-kill game. Now it's 31-15, all because Lethal stays alive back tower and has baited in essentially 8 straight kills.
Luckily dressed to impress, and it's time for me to go in and find a few more kills to take us towards that finish line. SLG gets taken down as well. Another kill for Lethal in the kill feed. This has been complete and utter dominance coming in from Sentinels.
Not gonna lie, what you're seeing here is just a complete outplaying and outsmarting of the side of Quadrant there. There's no reason the Quadrant should have forfeited all those kills. Picks up another, maybe 3.
Legend and Chick. Yeah, Overshield is going to be probably the thing that might put the exclamation point on this game number 2 coming in for Sentinels. They have been nothing short of almost perfect, to be honest, in this game. They are collapsing beautifully. They're holding the line, and Lethal now, he's on the flank. He's going to grab another one here, and Lethal is 11-4 in this game number 2.
A masterclass from Lethal. I absolutely love what I'm seeing. And the entire Sentinel side has been playing off of those plays. Boo Boo, a little fake out, look away. 45-28, they may not avoid the stake yet.
Every single overshield's been picked up by Sentinels. No surprise when Quadrant have spent most of their time in the death screen. Be nice to put a little bit of a punctuation on this game.
Of course he trades.
Gets the trade in that situation somehow. A little bit of help coming in from a teammate makes it a little bit more simple for him to do, but Spartan now looking for number 18.
Oh no,
and Sika,
he did it, he did it.
Oh, he doesn't have the armband.
Oh
no. He goes for a swim. And Sentinels rise to the top of the surface here. It's a pretty comfortable win. It's a dominant win in game number 2. Tied up at 1-1, and Sentinels are saying, hey, We're here to play.
Of their games against Quadrant on Friday, and they know exactly what they need to do to completely turn the tides and make it a very, very different landscape for them. They win that game, as you see, 50-29 in the end. Spartan, 18-10. Lethal, 11-4. And of course, Foul and Boo Boo also rounding out the stats with some beautiful numbers as well. Now we shift our attention, as you mentioned, to Stronghold Streets.
Certainly just a little bit of a confidence restorer, but you can see that kills are being shared at the moment. Seeker will be taken down, a little bit of teamwork coming in as B and C will be flipped, and Quadrant will be the team to score first. However, you can see that Spartan moving towards Falcated. They're going to try and play the ends of the map here. Boo Boo and Lethal are going to be in responsibility of A, and oh no, Sentinels, this is not what you want to be in. This situation is something that Quadrant love. Falcated last alive, but he's just watching the points tick by because Quadrant have a triple cap.
Still 2 dead. He still has 1 spike to play with, as well as the Bulldog.
Seeker picks up a kill onto Spartan though. You can see that SLG and the rest of Quadrant now are going to be trying to challenge onto A. It does get flipped and Seeker going to reach out, but unfortunately for Falcated, who was doing so much damage with his Stalker rifle, he's just got no more ammo to play with.
Has to now pull out the Bandit. Really every single toy in the sandbox is at his disposal, and just great shots as well. Lethal's going to help him clean that one up, but
factor on the map, but complete map control of A and C is in the favor here of Sentinels, and they are starting to chase down Quadrant.
It's a classic, the arcade fade away from SLG. It pays off, but it doesn't really change the scoring on the map.
Oh my goodness, Lethal.
Nice shots from Lethal. And now, just like that, they're less than 10 points down with a continued AC hold. Let's see where these kills go. It's all PD and B spawns that are coming in from Quadrant. The next few kills will determine if Sentinels continue scoring here.
Oh, Boo Boo does get the kill onto SLG as well. That Stalker rifle, the game changer, 7% left in the ammo, so only a few shots really, but they're going to be effective enough to really cause problems. It's 4 dead here for Quadrant again, and I tell you what, Sentinels might be thinking, hey, that triple cap's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Love what we just saw from Sentinels as well, as the rockets do pop. Lots of presence bottom middle. Lethal's going to run him to the L. Maybe doesn't get one off. Chick tries to get away. Double kill comes in for Boo Boo, a killing spree as well. He's going to opt for the rockets, a wise decision.
Quite fancy the battle for A with 2 rockets in my hand, so Boo Boo making the right decisions at the right time. SLG's going to find that out as he gets taken down, and Sentinels now in a commanding lead here. And might be able to just slow this push down onto B. Legend, oh, he's going to fit the needle! He manages to do so, which is going to stagger the push onto B. And now you can see hesitancy. They don't know if he's got 1 rocket left, if he had 2 rockets left. And Quadrant, they're a little bit indecisive in whether they want to try and convert B. Sentinels take advantage, they reset it, and they will continue scoring.
Chick sneaks through, though. That means 2 dead here for Sentinels. This should also be a rocket grab, as you see in your screen here. This should be a Quadrant grab. It is. Chick brings him over, and he's got it off the rack against Spartan. So a momentary 3 dead. 2 spawners on caution. Another double. Lethal's your last player in Courtyard. And maybe, just maybe, a start of momentum here for Quadrant.
Yeah, it might just well be. The reset on A at the last second from Sentinels means that Quadrant won't be scoring.
They'll finally get the kill they needed. Seeker gets that on Lethal to start A once again. And Chick honestly could have been a bit cleaner in the back of Commando, right? He took extra time to kill Boo Boo, meant he couldn't wrap the corner to get both kills. Finally, they'll flip A. It takes a little extra time now, might be even more kills if they can kill Foul. They're 2 dead now. Still a man advantage. Double kill, killing spree for Chick.
All of a sudden, it feels like Quadrant have put their foot on the accelerator a little bit here. They know that maybe they've been a bit slow, maybe they've been a bit sloppy in this game, and they want to try and put the pace and the pressure back onto Sentinels. 124 and rising, 209 on the board though for Sentinels means Quadrant don't have many mistakes left.
Not a lot of room for error, but El Bandito from Chick. A perfect kill, hits the shots, not easy to do up against the microwave on pillars. And maybe that's the boost that they needed. Another kill here would be huge on the B stairs. He gets the killing spree as well.
Falcate's going to fly back in. Legend gets the double kill. Wow. And now SLG's like, hey, remember me? Well, say hello to my little friend. There's a battle rifle. Spartan gets taken down as well. And Quadrant are back into this.
Wow, what a response. Like you said, perfect timing there from Sentinels to bait out the rockets. But in the end, B will flip as well. That means Quadrant will continue scoring. And they answer back the counter perfectly. And the spawns come in on Cafe as well. Still 2 dead.
It's a triple cap for Quadrant. They are back into this game. Spartan now on his own, trying to survive. He gets the cap, but will it be able to survive here? No is the answer. Seeker comes in to help out SLG. Sentinels find themselves 2 dead, and look at the bottom of your screen. It's not just B, it's not just C, it's a triple cap again as Quadrant take over.
12-game undefeated streak, and now you're starting to see why. They had to mount a 100-plus point comeback, and they've done just that. Moments away from taking the lead.
Rockets get picked up by Chick. It's 2 dead though for Quadrant, and this is the opportunity. Legend needs to hit these shots. Legend hits these damn shots. as Lethal challenges, but do they get the conversion on A?
He didn't finish A. Instead, he challenges there. They do get to clean up on Lethal, so they will get the A finish. They continue scoring. They're down by 6.
It's so close. It is so close. Hold B. They will win this game.
Look at Chick, just holding the angle.
Here comes the push. They fly.
Look at him!
It's not enough. The streak continues. But I have to say, there's one moment that just sticks out in the memory for me.
It's probably the same moment I'm thinking of.
A young Frenchman by the name of Legend.
Alton doesn't finish A. How about the awareness and the communication to know I'm going to get a 2-shot on Lethal. We have players in court. We will finish A.
This is a series that really is giving it all. A 13-game active Strongholds win streak.
How about Chick ending that game also with a killing spree and also going 26-14 in a game like that? Unbelievable stats.
On the shoulders of all 8 players, but Quadrant again find themselves in a position to maybe close things out. For Sentinels, it's about remembering beating them in a game 5 and making sure they get there again. As Sentinels do try and break. It's 2v2 on the map at the moment, but look at that score at the bottom of your screen. Chick and Quadrant are moments away now from closing things out, and I tell you what, Chick is playing some phenomenal Halo right now. It's a double, make it 3. Chick, repulse, no! Boo turns it on his head!
And you have to say it was a freebie. Actually, he gets team-nated in the end. So the kill's still going to come in. It's a little bit of chaos here at the back of the base. 2 dead for Sent.
2 dead on either side. Legend trying to hold off the push now coming in.
If Sentinels is back in the hill, this first pick could be big.
Legend's there. Contest comes in now. Damage being taken by Legend, but where's the overshield? Where are Quadrant? I can tell you they're all dead, and Sentinels will steal away that first hill. Boo Boo going to be poking. SLG going to be responding. Overshield coming up as well. You can see that in your picture-in-picture where that overshield is going to be going. Legend is in position, and Legend will get it. So that's a 1-for-1 now. Excuse me, a 2-for-1 for Quadrant. They got that first one. They now have the second, but look at the awareness coming in from Sentinels. The spike grenades go down, but Legend, he's challenging. He wants to be the damage dealer.
Needs to stay alive here if he can. He doubled back tower. Quadrant only with 2 players alive. They need to make something happen, but with Chick weak, this is a very dangerous situation for them.
Yeah, everyone from Sentinels pushing back tower at the moment. Boo Boo's top middle. Chick needs to win this if he wants to keep his team in control of this tower. At the moment, he's slipping and sliding, but unfortunately, the only way he's going to go is into the death screen, and Sentinels now have complete control. Sentinels in position to put the second hill on the board. They will do so with 3 minutes left on the game clock.
So
I think if you're Quadrant here, you just have to accept that hill time. There's that heat wave. That's the overshield dealt with. Falcated gets one as well, and now Legend, having gone from having an overshield, finds himself just trying to survive. It's brilliant again from Sentinel. Spartan gets taken down, but you just felt for a second that Legend might be getting a little bit of an earlier haircut than he was wanting.
I'm not gonna lie, I started to feel it in my toes there. I was getting really worried we might see a little bit of deja vu from that Argyle game. Legend, though, lives to tell the tale. 2:12 left on the clock.
And that will be their first hill on the board. Now, next hill, vital for both sides. Sentinels, if they get this one locked down, it's so difficult to break. For Quadrant, though, sniper in the hands of Legend, he could take this game over. Using that cover so effectively. Finally, the kill does come in. It's 2v2 on the map at the moment. 1v1 here between Lethal and Legend, and Lethal teaches him a lesson.
What a comeback they would need here, but it's certainly possible. And you have to think, in order to win this game and stand a chance, they need this hill.
Well, SLG got the overshield as well, so SLG is the name to keep an eye on. Actually, excuse me, it's Legend who has that overshield. He was waiting and baiting and trying to pick his moment to pop the Ovi.
Look at this play.
As Boo Boo tries to survive but won't.
Still 2 dead. They're going to do it. Let's see. One player on plat, 1 player on bags.
Falcated getting chased down. Spartan trying to help his teammate out. Legend gets both. SLG's there to help him with the second. And Quadrant now, having broken, having got the overshielder in control. Damage done though. That's going to stagger the push coming in from Sentinels. They are so close, Quadrant. They are close enough to call it a hill. It's 2-2. We're all tied up. Only stays alive, but picks up a double kill himself. Boo Boo will clean it up. It's 2v2 on the map right now.
Quadrant gonna wrap around. Chick needs this kill on cuts. Good trade there coming in from both sides. Boo Boo's gonna get that one. 2 dead for each side.
Tower control though is all Quadrants at the moment. He's managed to pick up 2. Boo Boo's gonna be there for the overshield as well. He might be able to grab this one. Boo Boo's gonna pick it up, and Sentinels have made the plays when it matters.
Wow, what a play there. Sentinels with perfect timing. You didn't think Boo Boo was gonna be there, but guess what? Here he is. Overshield in play. 2-man advantage, might be 3 if Legend gets taken down. And with the staggered spawns, this is going to be dangerous. Chick not going to get out of this one, I have to think.
Desperation starting to come in from Quadrant. You can feel it because Sentinels will cap this hill. And with 55 seconds left, Quadrant find themselves 3 dead, and Lethal is already stood inside of that next hill.
This needs to be a perfect push here coming in from Quadrant. They've got really about 2 to 3 pushes max left. Still 2 dead, and still a man advantage here.
Sentinels have made the call. We want to try and break the hill. Falcated did make that play, but Legends here with a double kill. He's going to completely clear it out. And with 10 seconds or so left until that overshield comes up, Quadrant might be in position here to tie the game up. They will do it. It's 3-3.
And what a time to do it. 4 dead as well. Let's take a look at that overshield. Spartan's your nearest player.
Oh, Boo Boo.
Whoa, that's a big win from Boo Boo. Spartan's going to get the Ovi. He dances around. He dips. He dives. He dodges. And now this overshield could win them the game.
Not be a surprise.
Chick was alive back tower, and I love how Sentinels wastes no time. They prioritize the Chick kill, but SLG from deep. Back green, he gets the kill.
SLG causing problems here for Lethal, but Lethal answers it again with a massive 1v1 win. Boo Boo's collected that sniper rifle. Seeker inside of this hill. 10 seconds left in this game. We're still tied up at 3-3.
You have to think this one's going to go to OT with how scrappy it's been. A consistent hold here through the whole way would be unbelievable. Still a man advantage for Sen.
I mean, you have to say, Sentinels have a complete setup on the map, though. They have tower control. They got Lethal stood in the hill. You can't step out, though. That's the problem, and Legend knows this. He's trying to wait for help. He's trying to bide his time. Now the flank comes in from Chick. Forces Lethal out of the hill. It's going into overtime. Next point wins. Oh, didn't fake him out, though.
Hey. Oh! Bought him enough time, that's for sure.
Wait, what do we do with the overshield, right? How do we fight for this? Because we know we can't give anything away. Chick gets the trade on the tower. 2 dead for Sen. Make it 3 dead. Quadrant are doing something again.
Where's Lethal? Lethal scoreboard. That's an overshield for Quadrant. That's an overshield for Quadrant with 4 dead for Sentinels. This is unbelievable here. 1 minute left. 25% to go before it's tied. And the Quadrant chant starts in the building.
You could be anywhere in France right now with the chant that is starting here in Arlington. Quadrant inside of the hill. Spartan taken down. Seeker and Chick get the kills. And we're tied up. Seeker is doing it all. Quadrant from the depths, from deep, make history once again.
Well, it was a really difficult matchup. I'm glad we came out on top. We made it really hard on ourselves, having to come back 3 games. I guess everyone could sense the nervousness in our playstyle and everything. So yeah, really proud of the team and everyone.
Well, hey, you guys got a lot of ice in your veins, and y'all stay composed in here. What you want the fans to know as you guys get ready for your next matchup?
Just thanks everyone watching from home and like in the crowd. You guys are amazing. Really means a lot. We can hear you guys while we're playing, and it's definitely like hyping us up. Thanks a lot.